Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today we will learn about factors affecting the rate of evaporation. And first factor is temperature. The rise in temperature increases the rate of evaporation. With increase in temperature, the rate of evaporation also increases. It means evaporation is directly proportional to temperature. More the temperature, more evaporation, less the temperature, less evaporation. The increase in temperature increases the kinetic energy of the particles. That means when we increase the temperature, the force of attraction between the intermolecular particles decreases, reduces, which result in space between the matter particles and thus its kinetic energy increases. If kinetic energy increases, then easily the substance could diffuse, and kinetic energy is maximum at its boiling point. Let us try to understand with some examples. During summer season, the clothes get dry faster, and the drying process is faster because the sunlight as compared to the shady areas or winter days or rainy days is more sunny. The day is more sunny comparatively to winter or sunny days. That's why the clothes get dry faster. So this example shows that with increase in temperature, more the temperature, more will be the evaporation. Whereas during summer, the rate of transpiration become higher due to higher rate of evaporation. Transpiration we know very well. Loss of water from the plants in the form of water vapor. So to protect this water loss, the leaves of the plants get shrink during the midday. This is also one of the example to clarify that temperature is directly proportional to rate of evaporation. That is why during summer the rate of transpiration become maximum, and to reduce the rate of transpiration, to reduce the loss of water from the plant body, the leaves during midday get shrink. You might have observed. The water bodies get dried during summer, such as river, lake. These water bodies get dried because of high temperature provided by sun makes it helpful to evaporate the water, and thus these water bodies get dry. Next factor is surface area of the liquid. The rate of evaporation is directly proportional to the surface area. If the rate If the surface area of the substance increases, definitely the rate of evaporation also increases. One general example for this: if you take or serve someone food in bowl and any other person in plate, as the surface area of plate is more, the food will get cool faster. Whereas the person to whom we have served in bowl, it will take time to get cool. Same is for the example in a case when we serve someone tea in cup, it maintain its temperature for some time. Whereas in hurry or to make it suitable to sip at that particular time, we pour that tea in a saucer, because the surface area of saucer is more comparatively to cup, and it will give more surface area to evaporate faster, and thus the substance which we want to consume, we want to sip, get cool faster. So the rate of evaporation is directly proportional to the surface area of liquid. One more example: after cleaning the house floor, if we swipe the remaining water with the help of wiper, then it get dried quickly due to increase in exposure of water to air. We have seen this when we are scrubbing any surface or we wipe a particular area with the help of wiper, the water gets spread in a large area. and as it get more surface area, evaporation will be also maximum. Coming to next, humidity of the air. Humidity is inversely proportional to the evaporation. More the humidity, less the evaporation. During humid time, we experience that evaporation reduces. The clothes which we wore, it stick to our body and we feel very irritating. Or the clothes which we expose in air to get dry, it also take more time because evaporation reduces with increase in humidity. Next one is speed of wind. Rate of evaporation is directly proportional to the speed of wind. More the speed of wind, more is the evaporation. During windy day, our clothes get dry easily. Whereas during rainy season, it is quite difficult. We need to exposed or keep the clothes under fan so that it can get dry because of humidity. More the humidity, less the evaporation. More the air, more the evaporation. That means speed of the wind is directly proportional to rate of evaporation. Now nature of liquid. Evaporation depends upon the nature of the liquid also. More the substance is volatile, more will be the evaporation. More the volatility, more the rate of evaporation. The rate of evaporation is directly proportional to the volatility of the substance. The substance which has low boiling point, that is more volatile. Volatile means tendency to get converted its state from liquid to gaseous in very less time. That indicate that the substance is more volatile. For example, petrol, acetone, these substances are more volatile than water. That means they have low boiling point than water. If these substances have low boiling point, that means in very less temperature, these substances get evaporated. So the rate of evaporation is dependent on the nature of the liquid. Thank you.